Dear friends, welcome to Infos. Welcome to another video from Oil and Gas Training series. In this video, we are discussing about piping and instrumentation diagram. Symbol it is calling P&ID. In my previous video, we have discussed about process flow diagram. I hope all of you are already watched it. If you didn't watch my previous videos for better understanding oil and gas training, please have a look and take some time to read or listen, watch my all videos from the beginning. This is 29th video, so just watch it, so you will have a better understanding on how oil and gas process is taking place. So welcome to this video, piping and instrumentation diagram. In fact, this video is not in one video. Probably it may be 2-3 videos only. We can in this 2-3 videos only we can cover the entire content of piping and instrumentation diagram. Welcome to this video. Please subscribe to this channel for timely updation and informations. Please join our Telegram channel. Name is Infos.by HAMSA V BAVA. For various update, we have sometime we are providing various overseas job update training programs, and our paid training programs are also. We have started an online training session for introductory session or orientation classes for oil and gas operation. Overviews for all viewers. Those who are interested, they can join to my Telegram channel. Regular updates are there. Starting time, training content, what are the modules there, how we discuss and assessment details, so etc. etc. So I kindly request you to join in that there. Please follow update on our Telegram channel. We are also doing process training for various oil and gas, petrochemical and process industries. So please contact further details at hamsabava@gmail.com. Thanks for subscribing this channel. So I hope my channel is providing informations and at least some knowledge on oil and gas operation in basic level. Definitely this is not an advanced channel. This is only educational purpose we are doing that one. So I hope you are getting some benefits from this channel. So welcome to P&ID, piping and instrumentation diagram, P&IDs. P&ID summarizes all calculations based on the process flow diagram that we have discussed in last class. Flow rate, pressure, temperature and general layout. Vessel size, design pressure and temperature rating, insulation equipment, materials of construction and design codes, heat exchanger duties, number of passes, nozzle type and sizes, insulation requirement and general configuration. Some of the informations are providing in P&IDs are details of piping, instrumentation and mostly on controls. What are the control details, control logic using, trip conditions, alarms and trip switches and various valves, the different type of valves which is using in process, and vessels are in the same orientation, etc. etc. are using in P&ID. In this video we are discussing about various symbols first, then we are planning to taking 2, 3, 4 typical P&IDs, how to read it. We will read it in this video. In next couple of session we will read it from the beginning to end. So each and every point in a P&ID we will familiarize and make sure that one you all are also getting better and better idea how to read, or you become a master in reading a P&ID. This is very important for a process operation or process industry personnel. So in that way we are planning that one. Pump compressor details including horsepower and all external mechanical details, controls, instrumentation and utilities, all details are included in P&ID. All flow lines complete with lane identification, size insulation requirement, valve sizes and type. All instrumentation including meter run, flow, temperature, pressure, level indication as well as instrument control loops for the parameters, level gauges, safety relief valves, thermos well, shutdown devices, etc. These all informations are providing in P&ID. So this is a typical P&ID. You can read that one. Let me take that laser point. You can read that one. This is a tower. How to read the P&ID I will show you in the real P&ID. Always you have to take to understand a P&ID reading is the bigger vessels you have to take first. That is the important vessels. So then the feed is you have to take. Then you have to take the outlet flow, wherever the outlet flows are there in the big black lane. Then you have to take the another outlet lane. Then you have identify all the outlet lanes or inlet lanes, the bigger flow lanes. Then you have to take the controls from one by one. So this is a typical P&ID examples. Before starting reading P&ID, let us go to using understand at least understand standard symbols which is using. So this is the standard symbol. Some of them are maybe outdated, some of them are is new. Some of them are maybe familiar within your code. Some standards it is slightly different between different countries and standards, but major generally these are the typical standard symbols we are going to discuss on. So this is a future equipment, major process, minor process, pneumatic signal, that is hydraulic signal, instrument signal, hydraulic signal, capillary tubing, mechanical link, electromagnetic, sonic, optical, nuclear, electric signal, connecting lane, non-connecting lane, jacketed or double containment, software or data link. These are the lanes which is using in P&ID. Like that I have used or arranged or provided some of the various symbols. So all symbols discussing in this video it is difficult. So better when you get a free time you just to take just to search in a Google symbols or take a printout or keep in a information records in your laptop or mobile, then refer it to that one. So by little bit understanding these codes, these symbols, then in our next session we are planning to read a P&ID 1 or 2 session. So you will get a very good idea. So like that one, this one have a look that one. This one I can show you this. Yeah, this one have a look. Symbols in common valve. See this one. Gate valves, hand operator valves, pneumatic diaphragm type valve, motor operator valve, hydraulic operator valve, pneumatic rotary position, balanced diaphragm. See globe valve, hand operated pneumatic motor. Like this one, see angle, all different type of valve, ball valve, hydraulic valve, plug valve. Here it is. Let me just have a look. Here it is. 1 minute. Fail staff position. See, when a valve is fail closed, that is we have discussed in our instrumentation section that one. What is a air fail closed? If air fail, this valve is a fail closed valve. So in that case, this is the symbol which is using. So fail open valve is using in this way, and pressure regulator valve, back pressure regulator valve is using in this way, and other valves, bleeder and integrated block valve, solenoid valve is using this way. Very important one. A lot of applications are there. Piston operator valve is like that one. Float operator valve is like this, and butterfly valve is like this. Check valve is like this. Check valve means NRE valves. Diaphragm valve is safety relief valve, very important one. Relief valve is there, quarter turn valve is there, equipments are there, pressure gauges are there. This is the way gauges, and end connections are like this. So these are the one of the example of symbols using. Another one is see this one. It is a full P&ID index which is using symbols using. This is the index usually provide uh, each P&ID drawing on the first page. So these are the symbols using in that particular P&ID drawings. So this is the way you can read it and understand. So you can refer it in case a symbol if you didn't understand. So you can refer it immediately in the first page. You can refer it. This one is not at a readable size because it is a very big drawing. So I have used this one only for educational purpose. So these are the this one by one I will explain in another bigger slides. So see, it is in this one. It is here. Next one. We can see that one. It is a logically mounted instrument and broad mounted instrument. Here it is showing that one. Some of them are behind the screen, and that I will bring it later. So in that one pressure controller, pressure indicator PC, it is written PI pressure indicator, then pressure recorder, then pressure indicating controller. So pressure recording controller here. Another one, this is a pressure indicating controller, pressure safety valve and a relief valve. It's like that alarms, level alarm high, level alarm low, LAL, LAH, then LC level controller, then level glasses, then level indicator controller, level recording controller. So like that one. So then flow alarm, flow element like about to flow, then temperature, then gate valve, globe valve, then shutdown limit switches, unit shutdown, then position switch, shutdown valve relay, then shutdown valve, SDV, like that one. Inspection lines, blind open, so instrument line and electrical line, transmitters, hand control valve, like this one. Then temperature, various indicators, various indicators in the field. This is in the local control room. In the transmitter, see one circle with the inner in the center a horizontal line, that is a different one, and only one circle means it is a different one. We will see that one. This is in the field mounted instrument, exactly field mounted instrument. This one is LT is local control room, or the control unit or local panel, you can say local panel, this one. And another two horizontal line is there, that is in the control room, like that one, this one. So various instrument, this one, and see in this one, see it is see what I discussed in the previous slide. Field mounted, only single round is single circle is field mounted, and single circle with a single horizontal line is primary location. Normally it is accessible to operator, that means in the local control room, local panel room, and nearby the process area. Then another one is auxiliary location, that is in the control room exactly. It is shared auxiliary location, normally accessible to operator, that is also in the behind the panel. Sometime it is in the behind the panel of local equipment room. And this one is a shared display, shared control. This is in the control room, this one. And these are the programmed logical control. Some of them are using in the P&ID, but some of them are rarely using, some of them are regularly using. So these are the instrumentation symbols which is in logics are also regularly using in various applications. So that is there. And primary control devices, see this already we have discussed, that one indicates only, transmit only. See the what it does mean, like that one. See it is LITIPI, so only indicate. Then PTLTTT is transmit. Then TITPIT, indicate and transmit. Then it is LDIT, indicate, transmit. Includes first letter to modify D for differential pressure transmitter. like differential temperature transmitter, see PDIT, pressure differential indicator transmitter, like that one. So XV actuated valve, limit switches, close and open, SSD, limit switch, vibration switch, pressure switch, hand switch, speed controller, like that one. Another code is symbols using. Various valves, already discussed that one. You have to spend some time to read and understand. If you are a oil and gas professional, oil and gas operator, or a technician, or going to work in oil and gas, you have to spend some time to review it properly and understand each and every symbols and by heart it in your mind. So that will be benefit for you in future. So this is a practical task. We are in our next session. What our plan is a practical task, means to read selected P&ID and identify various equipment, symbol, valves, process flow and process control and safeguard. This is our plan for next P&ID 1, 2, 3, like that one. Let me see how many P&ID is required for to reading to understand a complete information on P&ID reading. And you have to draw also. If you are working in a oil and gas plant, you have to draw a P&ID 1 or 2 or 3 P&IDs from your mind. You have to read, sorry, not only read and draw. Then you will be master. I am sure that when you will be master. When I am working in UAE, my trainees, I am always advising them to read first, understand first, then you draw it. Then you draw it means you are taking from your mind to how your plant is, like that one. So if you are working in a plant, if you are going to work, or if you are some experience is there, you draw your P&ID. So then you have to read and you have to find out a mistakes. What are the mistakes there? And again you have to draw. Then drawing like that one. Then in future you will be able to read any type of P&ID very easily. So this is our next task. So thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe this channel. I am updating this one, and join our Telegram channel also. So very soon we will come back with another video on how to read P&ID. So by that time, bye bye, take care.